Hey folks, this is the Teutonic Plague, and well, I'm disappointed. Of course I'm disappointed because we lost, but I'm not mad. A little upset, but I'm not mad. And I'm going to explain to you why I'm not mad. But first, I'd like to apologize for two things. You got my sincere apologies for there being no pregame video, but I've got family coming over real soon, and I've also got finals to study for and to take. So I had to get ready for finals and family, and that didn't leave me any time for a pregame video. And that didn't leave me much time for Cowboys Hate Week either. I would have liked to make these spectacular, awesome fucking videos for Cowboys Hate Week, but alas, it was not to be because I had to get, I had some shit I had to do. Secondly, I'd like to apologize for the lateness of this post-game video. And also because of family, next week's post-game video is going to be late too. You may or may not see a pre-game video. Chances are you will. Probably Thursday, because then I'll have the house to have the house to myself because my family will have something. My family has something they need to do, so I'll have the house to myself. But what happened was, yeah, the Eagles lost to the Cowboys, and let me tell you, I am forced to interface with a lot of mouthy, arrogant Cowboy fans. And this giving them more ammunition to use against me and other Eagles fans makes me fucking sick. Now, the way the Eagles performed doesn't make me sick. The fact that we lost and we gave the Cowboys more ammunition makes me sick. Goody! You managed to squeak one out. You managed to get a touchdown off of the hands of an Eagle who couldn't hold on to the ball, or quite hold on to the ball in the last 2 minutes of overtime. Good for you. Oh, goody. Let me tell you something. If Jake Elliott had gotten that extra point, we would have had the game. The football demons really like you stupid people this year. I don't know why, but they really seem to like your fucking asses. I think it's pity. Let me tell you something. All you mouthy Cowboys fans that are saying that our season's over, look, our season still can be saved. We either have to win. Next week we've got the Rams. We either have to beat the Rams or the Giants have to beat you. And that would be so poetic if the Giants beat the Cowboys on the goddamn 30th of this month. That would be that would be excellent, New York. Please do that. I don't even like the Giants. But I'm going to be rooting for the Giants against the Cowboys on the 30th because that's how much I despise the Dallas fucking Cowboys. Drop that ridiculous America's Team title and get in with the now and attend to reality! I'm sorry, I promised you folks I wouldn't get mad. I said I wouldn't get mad. But these Cowboys really piss me right the fuck off. I mean, good God. I mean, there were some things about the game that I like. I can't say I like these fucking Cowboy fan refs. I mean, this was the Zebras and the Cowboys versus the Eagles, and it was ridiculous. But what I did like was, Carson Wentz. He looked good. I mean, I don't like that he wasn't particularly accurate last night. I think he needs to improve his accuracy a little bit. He works well under pressure, but he needs to not be too cautious and underthrow, and he needs to not be overzealous and overthrow. He needs to work on his accuracy. I'll give the EDP that. I will definitely give him that. But all in all, we played good. Let me tell you what I saw out there last night. I saw two good football teams butt heads, and the Cowboys managed to come on top thanks to sheer dumb luck. You managed to squeeze one out. Yippee! You squeaked one out. Oh, how about them Cowboys playing? Oh, Philly's done. The Eagles' season's over. Philly's done. The Eagles are through. Let me tell you something. Boston Scott. Boston Scott. We just got Boston Scott. I mean, we may or may not have gotten him yet, but according to Bleeding Green Nation, Boston Scott is probably going to be an Eagle. He was a New Orleans Saint, but the Eagles, we've decided that we want him. We want this guy. They call him a Darren Sproles running back, and they're singing his praises and saying that our season's going to be saved. To which I say, hopefully so. We will see. We'll see. I personally think we need to use Golden Tate more. When Boston Scott comes in, we're going to need to use... Corey Clement's hurt, so when Boston Scott comes in, I think we should use him. Because he's another weapon. He's going to be another offensive weapon. And maybe he'll allow us to score in the first half like we failed to do most of the fucking year! I'm sorry, folks. I'm not going to get mad. I'm cool and collected. I'm a Jedi Knight, and the Force is strong with me. Let me tell you something. We're going to get Boston Scott. And while you Cowboys swept us this year, congratulations. I'm going to be a good sport. Congratulations, Cowboys fans, on winning both games this year by squeaking one out both fucking times because apparently the football demons don't want to support a real fucking team this year because this is the destiny that was decreed for Teutonic Plague when he started walking in 2009 down this big green path, isn't it? I've been a fan since the time of Michael fucking Vick. I've been a fan since 2009 when they signed the goofy bastard. And if the Eagles' defense continues to play with as much heart as they did last night, and if the Eagles' offense starts scoring and clicking in the first half, let me tell you something. You cannot show up half a day late to work and expect to get paid. You can't do that. Oh, Dak Prescott. I like Dak Prescott. I worship Dak Prescott. Let me tell you something. Carson Wentz did not throw a single interception during last night's game. None. I distinctly recall seeing Dak Prescott throw at least one. Maybe two. Hell, maybe even three. I know he got sacked a good number of times. Sure, you sacked Carson Wentz a couple times, but you had penalties called on you, stupid people, that took that sack away. Took it away. So, doesn't count. Ha ha! You sacked him one time that counted. Just one time. Meanwhile, we sack Dak You know, fucking Malcolm Jenkins over here, the fucking and the fucking Sackinator, sacking Dak Prescott a couple of times. That was really fun to fucking watch. I'm not gonna lie. Carson Wentz made a few big plays I really like. I really liked. And there were parts of this game that I liked. I'm not gonna lie to you. This was a nail biter of a game. I'm a little disappointed we didn't come out on top. As for next week, we've got the Rams, and of course, I'd like to beat the Rams. And with Boston Scott, we might have a shot. If we get Boston Scott over on the Eagles side, I mean, there's no telling what we'll do to them. I hope we use him, and I hope we use Golden Tate more. We need to use the weapons we have. And even if we lose to the Rams, our playoff hopes can still be saved if the Cowboys lose to the Giants on the 30th. And of course I'm going to root for the Giants on the 30th because that's how much I hate the fucking Cowboys. So, hey, Cop Pizzle, on the 30th, Plague's got your fucking back, man. Plague's got your fucking back. Now, on the 30th, we'll also be facing off against the Washington Redskins again. I'm not particularly worried about the Redskins, and of course I've got to be loyal to the. Of course I'm going to pick the root for the Eagles. Hello. But even if we don't make the playoffs, and all the Cowboys fans and all the Redskins fans and all of these people and those people say, oh, the Eagles aren't getting a ring this year. They're a one-hit wonder, Plague. They're not going to get a ring this year. Hey, being an Eagles fan isn't about rings. I mean, yeah, sure, we've won 4 championship titles, 1948, 1949, 1960, 2018. And yeah, compared to us, we're one of the oldest teams in the fucking league, established 1931. Thank you very much. And the rest of the teams are like barely out of fucking diapers. Hey, we've got 4 championship titles under our belt. But this isn't about the number of championship titles we've won or the number of championship titles and Super Bowls we're going to win. This isn't about rings. It's about pride! Being an Eagles fan and representing the green and white, this isn't about rings. This is about pride. This is about representing your fucking squad. This is about going out there and cheering real loud for the goddamn Birds and for the fucking home team. That's what it's about. This ain't about rings. Now, granted, rings are nice. I'd appreciate it if we win a few more Super Bowls. But this isn't about rings. This is about pride. This is about representing the Philadelphia Eagles in the best way that we know how and the best way that I know how. I've said this and I will continue to say it. Me representing the Eagles the best way I can and me saying what I need to say before and after each game, even if and making videos, even if we lose, and sticking by the team through thick and fucking thin. Whatever may happen to these people and having done so since 2009 makes me a man. You bandwagon fans coming out from under your rock after it's fucking safe, hiding under your rock if we lose, having fucking crickets all week, and saying Philly's done and bad-mouthing your own team and hopping teams every year and this and that. Makes you a fucking coward. Makes you a fucking bandwagon punk. And I know a lot of Cowboy fans are saying, oh, it was Troy Aikman in the booth. I couldn't wait to see Troy Aikman. Fuck him! He's probably the reason you stupid people are so arrogant. Man, screw Troy Aikman! Uh-oh. There's a noise coming from upstairs. What the fuck? Probably nothing. Sorry, folks, I heard a noise. But seriously, in all seriousness, man, fuck him! Fuck him! Piss on Troy Aikman, okay? Just piss on him. Unzip my fly and piss on him. Troy Aikman. Fucking Troy Aikman, for Christ's sake. I can't. Man, that's pretty much it. I got nothing else. Again, I'm sorry for the lateness of this post-game. I'm sorry for there being no pre-game this week. Next week, due to family coming over, the post-game is going to be late, and you'll probably see a pre-game on Thursday. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. Fly Eagles fly, and fly Eagles fly as always. I'm gonna be a fan till I die. You know it, I know it, we all know it. So who are we trying to shit here? And I'll see you in the next one.